My people. Listen, creators, I wanted to have a quick conversation about basically 5 things that I've learned from being a creator. I can almost guarantee you the list is longer than 5. I wanted to keep it at 5 because honestly, the list is really long. Being a creator has definitely been one of the greatest experiences of my life. I've met the coolest people. I've done the coolest things. I've been to the coolest places. I've had the opportunity to just grow as a person, but experience so many different things. So I wanted to give an opportunity to sort of let that speak for itself. I want to give have an opportunity to tell you, like, these are 5 of the top things that I learned from being a creator. And this is going to sound crazy, and everybody's situation is a little bit different, but I trust you me, the sooner you can put these things somewhere in your hat, wherever they fit, the faster you will be able to ease the troubles of being a creator. Let's put it that way, right? Man, listen, beginning of the year, everybody and their mama were making all these videos about, I'm quitting YouTube, I'm not going to do this. And I was just sitting there going, but why? Like, why? There is no greater time than right this very minute. No greater time than now to be a creator. All of the things that make being a creator good are like popping at this exact moment in time. But I realize why so many people over the last like year and a half have been on this whole burnout train. Number one, people start watching each other's videos and making these odd comparisons, which we'll talk about later. And then even when the comparisons come as follow as this. If I hear that my friend Raphael, who I'm looking at in the chat, I'm recording his live, but I'll chop this part off. I might see a video where Raphael starts talking about he's struggling. And then, you know what I'll do? I'll start talking about me struggling. It's the same thing we do when we go to the bar and have a beer. It's the same thing we do when we sit around, with a bunch of friends or family at holidays. Somebody starts talking about how expensive milk is getting, and then all of a sudden there's an hour-long conversation about how expensive all these things are getting, and, people drag each other in, right? It's that old statement of misery loves company. So one of the problems with watching all of these people make videos about why I'm quitting YouTube or why I'm getting up, pretty much none of them have quit. Like, I looked at the channel recently and Vanessa Lau's back. Like, all of the people that said they were quitting, most of them are still making videos. Is you start saying, and so then people started trend jacking the I'm quitting trend. And I myself, I wanted to make a video, and then I stopped myself because, it was not going to help. It was adding to the drama. So people started talking about burnout, and again, we get in total fights about this because I do believe some people are legitimately, clinically DSM-5 burned out. I believe that other people are, sympathy pains. I guess sometimes when people are pregnant, like the dude, I don't have kids, the dude will start to feel some of the pain too, mostly psychosomatic, right? So I do believe some people just jumped on the train because they saw somebody else get a bunch of views from going on the internet and crying about their feelings. So I do understand there's some people that legit burn out. I do believe a lot of people just transact it. So I just this is why I'm making a video. Anyway, the first thing that I learned, and these are in no particular order, by the way, these are just the way they popped into my head as I was sipping the whiskey and having these thoughts. The first thing that comes to my head, big time, the numbers don't matter. Like 100%, the numbers don't matter. And this is so hard. I have a group of friends, Rafi, don't snitch, that we're in a group together. We're all creators, and we hang out together. And even then, I catch some of the best creators in the planet having conversation about their subscribers are going down, or YouTube is not showing their videos as much, whatever. They're repeating all of the BS that comes from all of the quote unquote top YouTube educators and making themselves feel some type of inadequacy. And that's total BS. I want them to stop. They won't listen to me because, never mind listening to the oldest guy in the group, but this is where they are. They're all feeling the vanity pain. Listen, Why do you want 1 million subs? Ask yourself that question. Why exactly do you want 1 million subs? Because what's going to happen is, like all milestones, you're going to get there, and then you're going to start wondering what do you got to do next. So if you have 1 million subs, how does that change your life? And then once you answer that question, what else could you do to make that exact change? Right? Okay, so I know for a lot of people, they'll say the natural knee-jerk reflex reaction is, if I have 1 million subs, I will make X amount of dollars, and making X amount of dollars will make me, pay off that student loan. No, you could do that exact same thing with 1,000 subs. You could make that exact same X amount of dollars with just 8,000 subs, right? There's a famous paper that cruises around why you only need 1,000 folks. So 1 million subs doesn't automatically mean riches, right? It just doesn't work that way. That's not the math, right? But there is a certain level of vanity or feeling like I made it, or rolling into the YouTube conference and be like, I have a channel with 1 million subs, right? If you watch all of the videos where everybody was quitting, all of those people had like 1 million subs or more. Just telling you. Let's go back and watch them. Go back to January, scroll back and be like, I'm quitting YouTube. Check out, majority of those channels were 500,000 or better. Guaranteed. I mean, just look at them. Anyway, so having 1 million subs doesn't do anything. You have to basically posit this question to yourself. What does success look like for me? And when you can answer that question, that's actually the better strive. What does the success look like for you? Because I tell you what it is. You'll get 1 million, and then next thing you know, you're striving to get 2, and then you're striving to get 3, and then you start doing things to push that vanity number, but it's not fulfilling, and then you find yourself making a video in January about why you're quitting YouTube. So you really got to be careful. The vanity definitely kills, and it's proven over and over again. There's people with millions and millions of subs that have no ability to sell a single product because they have no connection to the people in their crew. They literally got the numbers, but then they get these brand deals, and the brand deals don't really convert because they don't have community. They have audience. Audience is one directional, community is bi-directional, right? Keep that in the back of your melon. All right, here's number 2. This one is big, especially coming next month on the 22nd. Today is the 16th. Yeah, next month on the 22nd, this one's going to hurt a bunch of people. It's going to right in the face, and they're going to cry. They're going to cry, and Uncle's going to laugh because I've been saying this mess for years, and I'm evil like this. Anyway, number 2, be flexible. Family, you have to be Gumby, damn it. You have to be 100% flexible. And the first thing I'm going to hit you with is a little acronym that I made up that is hard to say, but it's easy to learn. And the sooner you can do this, the better. I have fights with people in my Go group about this on a regular basis. I have fights with people in my Discord about this on a regular basis. Here we go. Write this down. WAWICFEE. Worry about what I can control and everything else. Wait, that didn't work. There we go. There we go. Worry about what I can control and everything else. Because if you start sweating the drama that you can handle, you're done. Like, a bunch of people have rode on the laurels of Facebook groups for years. And then April 22nd, Facebook is making some changes that's going to affect the way these people can conduct business in their group. And they're panicked. All of these Ken folks is panicked. But you can't control it. All you can do is hope to contain it. What's that old saying? You can't control Mike. All you can do is hope to contain him. So instead of worrying about what you can't control, just make moves so that you can keep going. Like, they've been talking about the downfall for the last month since we heard the announcement, but I ain't seen none of any one of them go and create a circle group or go and create a Mighty Networks group or create a Discord. Call up my girl Keely. Hey, Keely, I need a Discord, fam. I ain't seen nobody making these moves. I see them still bitching that Facebook is stealing my ability to go live to my group. I'm like, shut up. You sound like, never mind. I can't say that. This video is going to become mean. I'm going to get a bunch of not likes. I don't care. Anyway, yes. Thanks, Raph. Be flexible. Just focus on what you control. Don't worry about nothing else, right? Like the amount of folks I still see, I got grown folks in my group who I love dearly. And when I see them in Vegas, I'm going to yell at half of them. The algorithms changed in this mess. I mean, algorithm don't give a damn. The hell with the algorithm. Algorithm equals audience. Algorithm equals audience. Algorithm equals audience. All the other lies about algorithm are BS. Like, oh God, I'm gonna start screaming. I don't want to. I don't need to. But yeah, worrying about the algorithm is not your problem. You cannot out control the coders at YouTube whose job it is to sell more advertisements. You just can't. There's nothing you can do that's going to beat the ad sales department, fam. Right? What you need to do is make content that makes your users love you so much, nothing that YouTube can do can stop them. Right? If the United States government decided to ban Taylor Swift, the Swifties would revolt. You couldn't stop it. Here's a prime example about being flexible. Whole planet's pissed off because TikTok might get banned. First of all, you can't ban TikTok. Even if they do, people will just circumvent it. You don't even know what VPNs are good, and you're trying to ban a platform. Facebook and Instagram is banned in China, yet majority of my friends are on there. All of you guys get spam know that it's obviously not that well banned, right? You can't ban an app, so just stop with that. Anyway, the amount of people that are freaked out over, possibly TikTok being banned. Yo, if you're good with your audience, you can pick up your audience and move anywhere, and they're coming with you. You can pull not How High. I forgot the name of the movie. I can't believe this. Half Baked. You can pull the Batflake and go Half Baked and go, all I want to know is who's coming with me? Who's coming with me? Jen. Thank you, Jen. That's all you got to do. Like your family will go with you because you've created that connection. If you had just a bunch of subscribers, they don't give a crap about you. They're not going to follow you. This is why it's important to build community over audience, right? Okay, so be ready to move at any time. And then the last thing about being flexible is never say never. And I mean, never say never to emerging tech. Never say never to emerging platforms. A whole bunch of people like, I'm never using AI. AI's bad. Now they're over here late to the party trying to figure out how to use AI damn near 2 years later. They're playing catch up. Never say never to a platform like, I'm not going to do TikTok. I'm not going to do TikTok. And all of a sudden, like now you're trying to do it. You know the best time to do TikTok if you haven't started? Right now. Why? Because if it might get banned, everybody's hanging out there right now. So that is a good place to catch some growth. So yeah, just be flexible as all get. Okay, now this one's going to be hard for me. And I'm going to say this and I'm going to mean it and it's going to hurt my feelings, but it's the truth. Quality doesn't matter as much as you think. I started out doing all of the crazy things, buying all of the crazy stuff, like, pull this out. Oh, I can't pull that out. It's connected. I started, with my full frame mirrorless cameras, and then I went to APS-C mirrorless cameras, and I have, like a bunch of these, and at the end of the day, it kind of sort of really doesn't matter. If anything else, TikTok, YouTube Shorts, Instagram has proven to us quality doesn't matter as much as you think. What really matters is that you are engaging your audience and providing them with the value that they want. Now, I'm going to go after this recording into my live stream, and I'm going to ask my people, how many people really just write down in the chat below engaging with a question mark? Like if you watch this video later, if you're in a replay squad, and you hear us say be engaging, but you don't really know what the hell that means, put in the comment engaging with a question mark, and we'll make a whole conversation about that. Because I think people like me, thus YouTube coaches, we always like, make engaging content and provide value. And people are like, yeah. And in the back of their head, they don't know what the hell we're talking about. So anyway, but it's important. You must make engaging content. You must reach the people where they are. You must hit them at an emotional level. You must be constantly providing value. You gotta use what you have, man. Like I tell people all the time, if I was going to start my channel again right now, and I do want a 3-camera setup, I probably would start with 3 of these. These are little Osbot Tiny 2. These are like $300 a piece. I would probably start with those 3 cameras instead of the $7 or $8 worth of Sonys I have. Actually, it's more than that. Stop lying. About $10 worth of Sonys I have laying around this office. It's not as important as you think. I think too many people do that because we start comparing ourselves to other channels. You go in, and I'll pick on my friend Raphael Ludwig, by the way, dope channel, by the way, check him out. I'll link him up. If you go to his channel and you see his super sexy Canon C300 or whatever, and his milky, but he's a professional cinematographer, right? So if you started looking at his channel and you feel, I want to make a channel like that, and you feel like you got to get that look is not what we're staying for. People go to that channel because Raph drops milk. Like, he brings milk. He's providing you with that daily amount of calcium. So, like, that level of knowledge, that insight, that intrigue, also hella milk because he's pale. that intrigue is what we're there for. No one's there because he's shooting it on his beautiful camera, right? He could have shot that exact same video on the Logitech C920, which is like the pretty much oldest dope webcam available, and you still would watch. It's good. This is going to sound mean, and I'm sorry, females, but hold tight for a second. You probably remember these stories. Back in the day when cable first came out, Cinemax used to play, let's say, ribald movies at night, and at the very end, about maybe 12:30, they would put on these joints. And if your dad paid the extra $7-8, you would see some parts, some wedding vegetables. If your dad didn't pay that, the picture would go kind of like sideways line and kind of jiggle, right? You know what little 13-year-old boys should do? Sit around and watch the jiggle. Why? Because the scrambler would break like every 2 minutes and something at a random interval, and it would go straight for about 3 seconds, and then it would go back again. So you'd be watching these videos, and sometimes it would go straight, and they're just having dinner, and they're talking about it, or maybe they're clanking glasses, and they're talking about smashing. But then every once in a while, you go in there, and you'd be like, I seen a part. Oh my God. And so just trust me, the quality doesn't matter. It's been like that forever. You on the news right now, when it's the only footage they got, they will show you the Zapruder film level quality, and everybody watches it. Probably the most seen clip in the planet is that of blurry Bigfoots or the Zapruder film. So the quality doesn't matter. What the content is, it really matters. It doesn't matter as much as you think. I think it's important. Sorry about that. I think it's important that you get that through your head and just start creating. Use what you have. Learn to be. Sorry, my family is poking through, but there's important stuff happening. Sorry about that. Anyway, learn to be. It's just on your mission to tell your points. Say your points, get them out there, share your story. People want what they came for. They came to see you. So, prime example, if I was making a video about how to change a tire on this particular like new bike that just came out that's super popular. Okay, Costco has a new e-bike. It's weird, has a round little bubble shape, but they're selling like hotcakes. And maybe those tires aren't traditional like a regular bike tire. So because you know it was sold at Costco, you know there's literally hundreds of thousands of them out there. If I was making videos on how to do repairs on this bike, you can legit shoot that with your phone and everybody would watch it because it's important. You know, it's something that's important. If all of a sudden the TCL TVs at Costco had a hack that allowed you to get free cable or something, like, and you made that video with old iPhone 8, you still would get a lot of views because those TVs are popular. A lot of people have them. So, yeah, just remember, quantity doesn't matter as much as you think. Okay, now, the next one I want to bring to you is everything is learnable. Everything is learnable, everything is learnable, everything is learnable, everything is learnable. Stop worrying about what you don't know. Stop feeling that you're inadequate because you do not know how to properly white balance a camera. Please learn that. But everything is learnable. Everything is learnable. The University of YouTube will tell you everything is learnable. But here's the caveat to this message. You got to do it. Now, again, I want you to stick to this. Don't freak out because of what you don't know. You can gain all of these skills. But just learning them and not putting them into action, yo, fam, that makes about as much sense as screen doors on the submarine. You have got to get there and actually do it. I have folks in my community, either through here or through my work community, who have come to every single training. I'll go to their channel. They're on video 3. They're spending money to go to every single training on some of these things, and they're still on video 3. The only way to do this is to do this. If you, this is going to sound crazy, and again, I say weird stuff, so stick with me. If all you did was watch porn and you never actually did the deed, then you can't procreate. You would still be a virgin. At some point, you got to do it. Unless you're going to do it. Extra, sorry, I have I have musical problems. Yes, everything is learnable. And now the last thing I want to mention in that same vein is too much education and never acting will actually crush you. It will legit just crush your soul, because now you're like, I know all of this stuff, but I can't seem to do it. It's not that you can't seem to do it, you're not doing it, right? So everything is learnable. But don't learn so much that it paralyzes you, because now you have too much info. And then don't plan so much. Just do it. And then figure out, like, this is working, this is not working. I mentioned this recently. My buddy on Take One Tech, he's one of the original students of my group. He started his channel. He saw one of my videos where I was saying, ignoring the numbers, back to number 1. And ignoring the analytics, because analytics will mess your brain. I don't even look at me. I can't tell you the last time I clicked my analytics. I honestly don't even know. It was probably sometime in 2022. I just don't look, because not important. What's important to me is you guys. Are you getting value? If you're getting value, smash the like, hit a subscribe, type something in the bottom. That tells me that you're alive, right? I don't look at the stupid the analytics. F those things. Anyway, so he said, I've been checking this algorithm. I've been doing this now. I was like, listen, fam, don't even bother looking at them until you got 100 videos. You know what he did? He went and created 100 videos in a row so that he had enough data to make a proper decision on what to do. And he just celebrated his 10,000 subs. So, one, I'm not just blowing smoke up your butt. I'm actually a pretty decent coach. I might say so myself. And I'm cute. But he followed the blueprint. It wasn't an exact blueprint. It was just really, that's why I don't want to say an exact blueprint, because I don't want you to think you have to plan so much that you have like this whole sheet and this flow chart and whatever. But the reason why I don't want you to plan too much and just start to do some things, because if you plan too much, you're going to be like in the movie Ants, when there's something in a line. Please go around the leaf. I want you to go around the leaf. Just don't get so stuck in your plan that you don't know what to do. Mike Tyson said it. Everybody has a plan until they in the face. So don't have a plan so much. Just do and make adjustments. Make quick correction on the fly. The reason why we have a compass is because in the water, the storm will take you off course. And then you would take your compass, you shoot it back azimuth, you find out where you're going, you recourse, and then you go that way. That's why all the navigational terms are always about course correcting. Because wind, weather, all myriad things take you off course. You just get back in the line, right? So just being on that trend to do something crazy, and just be willing to take it and learn from it and make adjustments, that's the move. And I'm being told in the chat, my man Alec did 350 videos in a single year, son. Like, that's crazy. You don't have to go that nuts. I'm not going to tell you that's the blueprint, but the blueprint was not staring at the analytics and just doing. That's the key. Like, how many you do is up to you. I know a lot of you guys are always complaining about not having time. That's a different video I'm not going to start, because I'll never stop. I can find time to do anything. Anything that I really want, I'll find time. Just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I remember, hey, what you doing for lunch? Nothing. All right, going home real quick? Okay, bet. Quick nooner, back to work, smiles, right? You can find time to do what you got to do if you really want to. All right, so, and the last thing, again, on that point is just stop analyzing and start doing. Now, this last one is going to twist some of you. It's something that I preach on a daily basis, and I understand this is going to be the hardest part of this if you made it this far. But you have got to figure out what your purpose is. You've got to know your why. You have to know your purpose. If you know your purpose, nothing can shake you off of it. I stand here before you. Will sit here before you. My knees hurt. I stand here before you, unflappable. Stupid comments, don't care. YouTube changed something, don't care. Analytics not doing good, don't care. Facebook allowed me to stop screaming, don't care. Why? Because I know my purpose. My purpose is to come in here and teach folks how to be creators, because you guys got this pent up energy, this knowledge, this stuff that you want to share. And if I could teach more people to share beautiful and positive messages, to share beautiful and positive stories, my friend Dina shares amazing recipes. My friend Raph is teaching folks how to use Final Cut, how to edit, how to do all of these things in the video capturing side of things. My friend Luis is teaching you all about cameras in that. My friend Jeremy is teaching you about Cajun food. My friend Discord is teaching you all about Keely. He's stupid. He's super stupid. My friend Keely is teaching you all about Discord. If I can get my people to come out of their shell and share their stories and share their positivity with the world, Keely sometimes with the side eye, that's what I'm doing. That's my purpose. My purpose is to get over 1 billion people to just add a little bit more positivity into the world, right? Paul has learned how to become the world's greatest moderator from hanging out around here and dealing with my trolls. So now Paul gets asked to do these incredible workshops and events where he's moderating for bigger and bigger events. So I made a dent, and now all of the people that Paul is helping is making a dent. So it's kind of like that commercial with the what do you call that mess? The shampoo. I don't have hair, and so on and so on and so on. So I'm on a mission to positively affect the lives of 1 billion folks. I can't do that by myself. So I'm here. I know my purpose. I don't care what any of the platforms do. It's not going to stop me. I'm not thinking about that. If Sony cameras fell off the map tomorrow, I'm still good. I'll use an iPhone. I'll use an Osbyte. I'll use a Fuji. I'm going to keep going. You know what I'm saying? If YouTube were to die tomorrow, I would figure out how to go live on Netflix. I don't know what it is, but nothing's going to stop me. I don't have a lot of time. I just know that, right? Look, so at this point in time, I'm on my purpose. Nothing's going to shake that. Like, I'm listening to listening to my boys in my group. I'm not going to say crying, because it's not really crying. Feeling upset and feeling some type of way because their favorite plugin company is like dicking them on the sponsorship fee. I'm like, fam, you're not on purpose. Your audience don't care that this. I can't say it without saying it. I'm gonna not say it. Your people in your audience don't care that this plugin company is not giving you the money that you think you deserve for this video. They care about you. They care about the content that you're delivering, but they're not thinking about your damn brand deal. And I would say shake the brand deal, throw that crap out the window, trust in your audience, build your membership group and your community around that, and F the brand deals. But when you don't know your purpose, you think I got to do these brand deals to make these skills to pay the bills, and then you're chasing a bag that will just run from you. Like, you got to find your purpose. When you know your purpose is unflappable. Dumb comments that come in is unflappable. Like, it literally is unflappable. I really can't explain that any further. You really got to find your purpose. And when you find your purpose, you're unflappable. And it might not make sense to you. It's going to sound psycho. It's going to sound a bit crazy. But trust you me, once you can do it, it's in there like swimwear. Like, you legit have it, and you'll be unflappable. It is what it is. I really can't explain it. All right, I'm going to kick you with 3 or 4 quick bonuses, and then I'm going to go into the live video. Again, I'm recording this live. My people in the audience waiting for me. I hope you enjoy this video, but let me hit you with a couple of the bonuses. This one is big. Trolls. Just absolutely trolls. Don't give them an ounce of energy. Fam, if you give them any ounce of your energy, they win. They win. I am often wanting to answer back. I can't, hey, I'm a scrappy cat. Like, I want to answer back. It takes every ounce of my energy not to answer back. But I saw something beautiful yesterday. I hope I can pull this up. It was on Threads, and my buddy Sydney Deongzong, who I love to death, he had a person that came on and trolled one of his comments, right? And basically it said, lame, clickbait, getting old, getting boring, I'm forgetting something, oh yeah, lame. And Sydney's comment back was so beautiful, I just wish I could bottle it. Okay, let me read this comment back to you. I'm just going to make this longer than it should have been, but my bad. He said, hey, man, I'm going to be honest with you. Your comment and many like this are what adds to the toxicity to the YouTube community. Stop. I could reply negatively towards you, but I don't want to do that. I also looked at your YouTube channel and just want to say you're doing a great job documenting your life. Keep it up. I also noticed you made a Christmas video featuring Psalms 91. You're a Christian, I presume. May I suggest you start acting like one in your words and action? The world needs more encouragement than toxicity. Anyway, thank you for watching my video. I wish you all the success in the world, Sydney. Mic drop. That's what I'm talking about. That if you answer troll that way, maybe. But getting into a pissing contest, going back and forth in them, like, you know, flexing your degrees or whatever, this is not even worth it, man. The hell with them. Every ounce you spend on them is taken away from those of us who care about your content, right? Never, never, never stare at the forest so hard you're missing the trees, right? Pay attention to the trees. There you go. Now, the next one, I need you to write this down. I want you to stop what you're doing because I'm about to ruin the image and the style that you used to. I need you to write this down. The number one thing you can learn in your content creation journey. No. That's it. That's it. 2 letters. That's all you need. Those 2 letters will save your life. No. Hey, man. I work for this company and I want to send you this sing mic, and we're going to have you go to Amazon and buy it, and we're going to no. Hey man, I work at this company. I've seen your videos. You know, we will give you a bunch of subscribers and followers and like, it's only 50. No. Hey man, can you do this video for some free gear and some exposure, and then we'll make sure? No. Just no is the answer to so many things. I have watched people take on too much than they can chew. I literally spent a month with my homie Luis driving himself crazy and not sleeping because he accidentally bit off more than he could chew. And I had to sit there and watch him struggle. And I was like, little brother, what the hell are you doing? Why are you not asleep? Oh, I got to finish this video for so-and-so. And I'm like, what? Man, take your ass to bed. And then there is 17 empty Monster cans. And then for all of my Latinos in the building, there's a half-empty Cafe Butelo, right? Like, and I'm like, bruh, go to freaking bed. And, you know, he just felt like, and he's like me, people pleaser, didn't want to let anybody down. So he literally about sicked himself. And then we had a conversation. I don't know if it worked, but I think he's doing better now. He'll tell me in the chat in a second. But I'm like, no, bro, you have got to optimize your situation where, number one, you come first, you and nephew first, actually, and then me, and then you. Sorry, Louise. But yeah, like I feel that like just watching my brother do that, like it pained me. I almost broke out into tears my damn self because I'm like, yo, he's so happy and enjoying his journey, which is important. But he started like, you know, trying to get everybody else right and started to mess with himself. And I had to like tell him to pump the brakes. I'm like, nah, Poppy, pump the brakes, right? Tell these people, no bueno, right? So remember that. The last thing I'm going to hit you with before I bounce is enjoy the journey, fam. This is a journey. It is long. It is fun. There is so much opportunity. There's so much fulfillment. This is an incredible life. I love this life, right? I am out here doing knee surgeries and trying to get my joint better so that I can enjoy the life more, so that I can impact more folks, so I can go to do more conferences and speak at more gigs and meet more of you in person. You know, I'm trying to meet everybody on my channel IRL. You know what I mean? I got the Hawaiian miles to do it, so let's go. You know what I mean? Like, I'm on a mission. So I don't know if out of those 5 + 3, those 8 things, 8 is my lucky number. Hey, girl. Out of those 8 things, if you dragged anything, if you found something dope, cool. If I missed one, holla at your boy. Write it down in the comment section below. I will address that. Address that. I will also learn how to speak English. I will. But I'm going to dip. I'm going to jump into my live comments and see my live people. If you ever want to catch one of these suckers live, every Tuesday, Q&A. Every Saturday, either Q&A or me waxing rhapsodically about how to be dope. Like, that's basically, that's the steez. That's what I do right here. Content creation coach. Don't forget, we have a poppin' Discord channel. You can jump over into the Discord and have lots of these conversations with our folks. So I highly suggest you do that. And if you haven't checked it out, please peep out the merch channel. And I got 2 more videos I'm going to show you. Pop them on screen. You can check them out next.
You on my mind a lot. Don't need no time watch. I don't know how I got you in my pocket spot. Yeah, that's babe. Need you every day. You like my oxygen. Make it seem like the barging down. Got my heart no barging in. From the bed to the floor to the couch. Might wake the neighbors up. Break you in and break